Welcome back to the class. So in the previous class we have completed the transporter system. Now we shall move on to the next topic, that is excretory system. Let us discuss important questions and answers. Okay. First of all, let us see what are the different excretory organs present in human beings and what are the excretory materials eliminated by them. So in human beings there are 5 excretory organs. So what are they? Lungs, liver, large intestine, skin, kidney. So these are the 5 important excretory organs. Lungs are the excretory organs which eliminate out carbon dioxide along with the water vapor. Liver is the organ in which the RBC break down and form the pigments bilirubin and bilirubin, and they are eliminated along with the urine. Next, large intestine is another one which eliminates extra salts and undigested food materials. And skin is another important excretory organ which eliminates salts and water in the form of sweat. And kidneys are the excretory organs which eliminate various nitrogenous waste materials which are formed in the body. So these are the 5 excretory organs present in the human body. And what are the structural and functional units of kidneys? Nephrons. They are also called as uriniferous tubules. So in each kidney, more than 1 million of nephrons are present. They are the structural and functional units of kidneys. Next, why urine is yellow in color? So urine is yellow or amber in its color due to the presence of a pigment which is called urochrome. And which hormone affects the production of urine? So that is pituitary gland is an endocrine gland which secretes a hormone which is called as vasopressin. So deficiency of the hormone vasopressin leads to the condition which is called as diabetes insipidus, where excess of urine is produced. So deficiency of vasopressin leads to diabetes insipidus, where excess of urine is produced. Next, where urine is temporarily stored? That means the nephrons filter the blood and separate nitrogenous waste materials, and these nitrogenous waste materials along with water pass through the tube-like structures which are called as ureters, and they enter into urinary bladder. In the urinary bladder, the urine is temporarily stored, and then it passes through urethra and eliminated out. And what is ESRD? And what is that condition called? What are the symptoms? ESRD means the complete kidney failure, complete irreversible kidney failure is called ESRD, end stage of renal disease. And so that means if kidney fails to function completely, that is called end stage of renal disease. That condition is called as uremia. And what are the symptoms? So when the kidney fails to function, so the waste materials accumulate in the body and the person becomes weak, and the water will get accumulated in the limbs. So limbs will have a swollen look and the person becomes weak. And what is excretion? So that is important definition. What is excretion? Elimination of waste materials that are formed in the body due to various metabolic reactions. That is called excretion. Elimination of waste materials that are found in the body is called excretion. What happens if the waste materials are not sent out of the body periodically? If the waste materials are not sent out of the body periodically, that is time to time, these waste materials get accumulated, they get collected in the body, they become poisonous or toxic, that will lead to the death of the person. That is why the waste materials are to be removed from the body time to time. Okay. Next, the position of right kidney is a little bit lower than left kidney. Why? So a pair of kidneys are present in the abdominal cavity, and right kidney is a little bit lower than left kidney. Why? Because on the right side liver is present. To accommodate liver, right kidney is a little bit lower than left kidney. Next one, what is the difference between natural kidney and artificial kidney dialysis? So when the kidney fails, that means complete failure of kidney functioning, then a artificial use of artificial kidney has to be done. That is dialysis, hemodialysis. So in this process, what happens? The waste materials are removed. But in the natural kidney, what happens in the renal tubule? Reabsorption of important substances which are required for the body are reabsorbed in the natural kidney. But in artificial kidney, what happens? Only removal of waste materials, nitrogenous waste materials will take place, and reabsorption of important substances will not take place. Only removal of waste materials will take place in artificial kidney. But in the natural kidney, removal of waste materials and also absorption of important substances which are required to the body will taken up. Okay, next, what is the major component of urine? So in urine, the major component is water. That is 96% of water is present in urine. Okay, in plants, how excretion takes place? So plants do not have special excretory organs. So that is why, but various metabolic activities will be taking place in plant. That is why the process of excretion is slow, and the waste materials they will get accumulated in various parts of the plant. And so that is why in plants the waste materials will get accumulated in different forms. So like alkaloids, resins, gums, tannins, etc. So that is why though there are no separate excretory organs in plant body, the waste materials are eliminated out in different forms. And what are the excretory materials eliminated by the plant? In which form? In which part of the plant? So in the plant, the dry leaves, ripened fruits, etc. They will fall off from. They will get separated from the plant, and the plant will shed off all these waste materials in the form of bark. What else? Roots. That mean leaves and fruits, seeds, etc. Various waste materials are eliminated out, and they will collected in solid forms which are called as raphites. So all these are they will be eliminated from the plant. That is nitrogenous waste materials are called alkaloids, and next resins, gums, tannins, latex. So these are all the waste materials eliminated by the plant in from the different parts. That is dry leaves, bark, roots, seeds, fruits, etc. Okay, so that is how, though there are no special excretory organs, plant will eliminate these things. And during respiration, carbon dioxide is sent out, and during photosynthesis, oxygen is released. So during photosynthesis, oxygen is not required for the plant. In the same way, in the respiration, it will take in oxygen and eliminate carbon dioxide. So in this way, the plants will eliminate the waste materials. And what are primary metabolites and secondary metabolites? So primary metabolites are those which are required for growth and development of the plants. They are called primary metabolites, like carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. And the secondary metabolites are those which are not useful for growth and development, and they are eliminated from the body. So primary metabolites, carbohydrates, fats, proteins. And for secondary metabolites, we can give the example of resins, gums, tannins, etc. And one more question, what is secretion and excretion? Secretion means the substances which are secreted by glands, they are transported from one part of the body to the other part, like enzymes, hormones, etc. And excretion means the substances which are not required to the body, they are eliminated out in different forms. That is tears, and then waste materials. That is called tears. Waste materials are excreted out. That is secretion. And secretion is an active process. Excretion is a passive process. So in this way we can find the difference between secretion and excretion. So in this way various questions may be asked, small questions, 1 mark question, 2 mark questions. So when you answer the questions, you have to underline. So when you answer, so 1 mark question, when you answer the question, you have to underline the important word which is related to the question. And so why urine is incorrect? Due to the presence of pigment urochrome, you have to underline it. Where urine is temporarily stored, you have to underline urinary bladder. So in this way, so the answer should be conspicuous and seen by the examiner, so that there won't be no confusion in giving the answer. So in this way, what is the major component of urine? That is water. So in this way, you have to give the answers. Okay. So hope you have understood, and let us carry on with another topic in the next class. Okay. Thank you.